Welcome back to Detroit. Pissing me off today on the show. A heartbreaking loss, 6 straight as they lose to the Milwaukee Bucks. As they fold and collapse down the stretch, Isaiah Stewart kind of baited Giannis Antetokounmpo. They threw Giannis out in the third quarter. The Pistons at this point were down by 13. Marcus Sasser went off the rails, scoring over 20 points in the second half. It was a delight to watch. Marcus Sasser was hitting on all cylinders, driving to the cup, and knocking down threes. Sasser finished a hot 11 of 17 on the night. 3 for 7 from downtown. The mid-range game was sensational. That speed, that quickness was causing all types of issue for Milwaukee. Unfortunately, Marcus Sasser would get tired as he would play the last 15 minutes of the game and would become quite noticeably gassed near the end. At close to a 10-point advantage with 5 minutes to go. And that's when Damian Lillard would take over. The foul disparity was on full display once again as Damian Lillard took over in the fourth quarter, hitting 11 of 12 free throws, most of those in the fourth quarter as he kept driving to the cup. The Pistons made the decision to play drop coverage, struggled mightily, stopping Damian Lillard from getting to the basket as he took over. Cade Cunningham, very nice game overall, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. I won't harp on the 5 turnovers, but it continues to be an issue. And down the stretch, the Pistons were unable to score baskets in the final 4 minutes of play until the 3-point shot by Cade Cunningham. The damage was already done. They were down 4 at this point. The huge 3 by the big fella. As Brook Lopez came up huge, just went 4 for 6 from behind the arc. You can't let this guy shoot the threes. He was money. Damian Lillard finished with 34 points, despite only 2 of 12 from behind the arc, 12 of 13 from the free throw line. That's where he did a lot of damage, and 10 for 25 overall. When you shut Giannis down 6 of 16 shooting for only 15 points in 21 minutes, it's quite the accomplishment. Going to be hard to deny Marcus Sasser from the starting lineup from now on, I'd say. Marcus Sasser is making it nearly impossible for them to leave him out of the rotation now. And outside, Cade Cunningham has been the best offensive weapon. Killian Hayes was solid. His shooting wasn't great. He shot 40%, not too bad. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, only 1 turnover. Isaiah Stewart missed some big threes down the stretch. He was 2 for 7 overall from three-point land in this one. Only 3 for 9 total and grabbed only 4 rebounds. His rebounding was getting kind of cannibalized by Sasser Thompson, who had 15 rebounds in this one, 3 assists. Huge block shot on Damian Lillard down the stretch. Jalen Duren, a great start to the game. Finished with a double-double, 11 points, 12 rebounds. Wasn't much of a factor in the second half at the offensive end. His ankle still seems to be a bit of an issue for him, as he does not seem to be playing at 100%. Marvin Bagley, fine play off the bench tonight, 5 of 6 from the field. Getting his 15 to 20 minutes off the bench seems to be where he's most effective. The Pistons would get back to what they were doing in the first 3 games, dominating on the boards. They out-rebounded the Milwaukee Bucks 52 to 36. The way they melted down the stretch, it's a tough loss to handle. You know, there are a lot of great things the Pistons did in this ball game, but at the end of the day, when you're losing these games, they're unable to close. They don't have the depth right now, and I think they gassed out late in the fourth quarter due to exhaustion, due to the fact the Milwaukee Bucks came out there and went to a zone defense and really kind of confused the Pistons. At the end of the day, Pistons just weren't able to knock down the shots that were necessary to win the ball game, and Milwaukee went to their workhorse, and Dame time was in full effect. So the Pistons will have their first, whatever it's called, in-season tournament game versus 76ers on Friday night. And it should be interesting to see how the Pistons can play the hot Sixers, who are now 6 or 7-1. One of the better teams in the NBA at this point, hitting on all cylinders with 4 players averaging 20 points plus per game at this point. Kelly Oubre, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and Tobias Harris. I promise not to talk about turnovers tonight, although the Pistons did commit 17 of those turnovers and some untimely ones at the end of the ball game once again. Shot just 7 of 29 from behind the arc. That's only 24.1%, folks. Can the Pistons get a few dubs? Before Bojan Bogdanovic, Monty Morris, Isaiah Livers, Alec Burks, Jaden Ivey return, can they get a dub or 2? We got to get some dubs here, because we're fading fast at 2-7. Definitely need to get some dubs, folks. But so far, we've seen our 2 rookies, Sasser Thompson, Marcus Sasser. Both have exceeded expectations. Both rookies look to be in the long-term plans for the Pistons. Hopefully this whole situation with Jaden Ivey can be resolved. Killian Hayes been playing pretty well recently. He could possibly be the odd man out. At least his minutes diminished a bit when the veterans do return in Monty Morris and Alec Burks. Piston fans, let me know what you think in the comments. What needs to happen? To me, the Pistons just need to continue to work hard, get the experience. They will close better. Cade Cunningham, obviously turnovers are going to be something that we talk about. No reason to tank. It's time to get back up on our feet. The Pistons must rebound from this loss. The Pistons need to shock the world and defeat the 76ers in the first regular season in-season tournament game on Friday night. So Piston fans, do me a solid. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to be reminded when my videos are uploaded. And I'll see you next time on Detroit Piston Me Off.